I also want to ask you now in terms of, the details as far as indirect taxes, etc., are concerned. How is that going to be worked out? What is going to be the process as far as the taxation aspect is concerned?
We will have to engage a tax consultant who's a specialist in these taxes, including transfer taxes and indirect taxes and all that, to make out an assessment as to what could be the possible hitches in relation to taxes in this project and the contract manufacturing agreement, and see what is the best way of dealing with that situation.
By when do you hope to get the independent tax consultant on board? By when do you anticipate that we could see clarity as far as tax-related issues are concerned?
We'll certainly get the guy on board, I guess, in the next 15 days or so, and start this examination. I'm not sure how long he'll take to examine.
I want to also very quickly ask you about the royalty, Mr. Bhargav, because that has also been a concern that has been raised by investors. Can you clarify whether there are any changes as far as the royalty agreement is concerned? What will be the royalty agreement as far as Gujarat is concerned? And also whether there is any possibility of reconsidering or reviewing your royalty arrangement currently with Suzuki for the cars that are being produced at Manesar and Gurgaon?
As far as the Gujarat royalty is concerned, there is no separate royalty for Gujarat. All the license agreements for products will be signed with Maruti. We will be contracting out the manufacture to Gujarat. So Gujarat would not have any agreement with Suzuki or pay the royalty directly to Suzuki. All royalty payments would be made by Maruti. As far as the royalty rates are concerned, Shireen, let me clarify that there is a misunderstanding on why the royalty rates have gone up. The major factor has been the depreciation of the rupee. In 2007-8, the royalty was 2.7%, and the complaint now is that today it's gone up to 5.8%. But this 5.8% reflects the fact that the yen rate has changed from 35 to 61, almost an 80% depreciation of the rupee against the yen, and the 2.7 therefore has gone up correspondingly because of this depreciation of the rupee. In addition, last year, the diesel engine, the Suzuki powertrain, was transferred to Maruti. They absorbed it in the company. And the royalty which is being paid on diesel engines, which amounts to 0.6% of the sales, that has also got added on compared to what it used to be earlier to last year. So if you take out this 0.6 and allow for the impact of the depreciation of the yen against the rupee, depreciation of the rupee against the yen, right, you will find that there is a margin change in the yen, in the royalty percentage compared to what it was in 2007-8. It's not a big issue at all. But we can't help it if the rupee depreciates.
Mr. Bhargav, I understand what you are saying as far as royalty is concerned, but let me also ask you this. The changes that you have now brought about to the Gujarat proposal, this is clearly in response to the opposition that's been put forward by institutional investors. Could this not have been done in a better fashion? I mean, over the last almost fortnight, we've seen letters being written to you, letters being written to the stock exchange. There is threats of moving the company law board. Somehow, this seems to have sullied the image and the perception of Maruti Suzuki. Could this not have been handled better?
No, I think that we never anticipated that there would be skepticism and disbelief, because, as I said, the deal is essentially the same as it was. Yes,
but you are acknowledging that then that the concerns that investors have raised are legitimate, because if you didn't believe that the concerns were legitimate, you wouldn't have made changes to the proposal. By making changes to the proposal,
those are not
you are saying that the concerns are legitimate.
No, those are not as much concerns as clarifications which are required, because the difference which this will make is certainly by not having a markup and having all equity. The profits which Maruti will make become even higher. even with the system of having partial markup and partial equity, Maruti would still have stood in several thousand crores. But because the investors were not willing to believe that that would happen, that's why we had to do this.
Okay, Mr. Bhargav, one final question now. Do you intend reaching out to the institutional investors who have opposed this deal? Do you intend reaching out to LIC and to the market regulator, putting forward the clarifications and the changes that you've made to this deal?
No, of course, this clarification will go to everybody. And we will have to reach out to all the investors in the course of the next couple of months because we need to do the shareholders voting on this matter.
एक सवाल आपसे हिंदी में मिस्टर भार्गव, जिस प्रकार की जो आपने चेंजेस की है गुजरात प्लांट के लिए, ये निवेशकों को आपने एक तरह से एसोएज करने के लिए किए हैं. आप इलैबोरेट कर सकते हैं कि पिछले प्रपोजल और इस प्रपोजल में जो हाइलाइट्स हैं, जो मेन डिफरेंसेस हैं?
पिछले प्रपोजल में हमने ये कहा था कि जो कैपेक्स में पैसे आएंगे वो 3 प्रकार से आएंगे, डिप्रिसिएशन और मार्कअप ऑन कॉस्ट और इक्विटी. अब हमने कहा है कि सिर्फ इक्विटी और डिप्रिसिएशन से कैपेक्स मीट होगा, क्योंकि बहुत से निवेशकों को ये शक था कि पता नहीं इक्विटी कितनी आएगी, बिल्कुल नाम की होगी, ज्यादा होगी, नहीं होगी. तो इसलिए हमने कहा कि इसको क्लैरिफाई कर दें. दूसरा ये था कि जब 15 साल में अगर एग्रीमेंट कभी खत्म होता है तो किस दाम पर जो वहां पर प्रोजेक्ट रहेगा वो मारुति को ट्रांसफर होगी. तो पहले इसमें लिखा था फेयर वैल्यू फ्रॉम एन इंडिपेंडेंट वैल्यूअर. अब हो गया है कि बुक वैल्यू, ताकि अब कोई वैल्यूएशन का प्रश्न नहीं रहता है. मगर जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा था और अब भी कह रहा हूं कि ये नौबत ट्रांसफर होने की मेरे ख्याल से कभी आएगी नहीं, बिकॉज ये अरेंजमेंट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैन्युफैक्चर का चलता रहेगा.
और जो माइनॉरिटी शेयर होल्डर के अप्रूवल की अब आपने बात की है, ये एक बड़ा अंतर है पिछले प्रपोजल के मुकाबले. तो अब आप माइनॉरिटी शेयर होल्डर से पूछेंगे कि वो ये अग्रीमेंट से सहमत हैं कि नहीं है?
पहले हमने ये नहीं कहा था कि हम उनसे लेंगे नहीं अप्रूवल. हमने एक क्लैरिफिकेशन में कहा था कि कानूनन जरूरत नहीं है, और हम अभी भी कह रहे हैं कि कानूनन उनके अप्रूवल की जरूरत नहीं है. मगर क्योंकि लोगों को शुबा है कि इसमें कुछ हम गड़बड़ कर रहे हैं और हमें पूरा भरोसा है कि हम जो कर रहे हैं वो सबके फायदे में है, इसलिए हमने सोचा कि बिल्कुल सामने ट्रांसपेरेंटली जाके अप्रूवल ले लें, तो किसी को ये शक भी नहीं रहेगा कि हम कुछ चीज छुपा रहे हैं या कोई चीज गलत कर रहे हैं.
मिस्टर भार्गव, हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू.